Hey there, Scouts, families, and friends of Troop 457. Welcome back to the Scoutmaster Minute podcast. I'm Wilder, your friendly guest host, stepping in for Scoutmaster Maloney this week. It's been a while since our last episode, and I've got to say, we have a lot to catch up on. Our troop has been up to some incredible things, and I can't wait to share it all with you. So let's jump right in. You know, when I look back at everything this troop has done over the past several months, I can't help but be impressed. We've had some unforgettable adventures, starting with our trip to Washington, D.C. What an experience, walking through our nation's history, seeing the monuments up close, and standing in the places where so many important moments took place. That's something special. And then some of our adventurous scouts had the ultimate high seas experience, sea base in the Florida Keys. Imagine spending 7 days living on a sailboat, navigating the ocean, learning the ropes, literally. That's an adventure you'll never forget. Of course, we've kept the outdoor spirit alive with backpacking trips in both the fall and in February. If you haven't tried winter backpacking, let me tell you, it's a whole different kind of challenge, but our scouts handled it like pros. Oh, and let's not forget one of our favorite traditions, our Thanksgiving feast. Scouts, families, and friends gathered to share a meal, reflect on our blessings, and enjoy some top-notch camp cooking. If you were there, you know what I mean. If you missed it, make sure you don't next time. And finally, I have to give a shout out to our hugely successful chicken barbecue fundraiser. This was a team effort, and it really showed how Troop 457 comes together to get things done. Well done, everyone. Before we go any further, let's take a moment to recognize some outstanding members of our troop. First up, we want to extend a big Troop 457 welcome to our newest scout, Clark C. Welcome aboard, Clark. We're excited to have you with us. We also have a couple of birthdays to celebrate this week. Happy birthday to Matthew B. and Braden D. Hope you both have a fantastic one. Some of our scouts are also celebrating their scouting anniversaries. 2 whole years with Troop 457. Big congratulations to Jack F., Brennan K., and Zach Z. Time flies when you're having fun, right? And of course, we've got some rank advancements to celebrate after last week's Boards of Review. Ian M. has earned his 2nd class rank. Way to go, Ian. And Jack P. is now a Life Scout. That's a big step toward Eagle. Congrats, Jack. All right, Scouts, listen up. If you want to stay ahead of the game, here are some deadlines you don't want to miss. Summer camp is coming up in June, and if you want to save $50 on registration, make sure you RSVP and have enough funds in your Scout account by next Tuesday, March 11th. Nobody wants to miss out on camp, and saving a little money makes it even better. Now, looking even further ahead to our Philmont Trek, July 2026. That might seem like a long way off, but planning starts now. If you're interested, RSVP on Troop Track by next Tuesday, March 11th, and make sure your Scout account covers the non-refundable deposit. And don't forget about our upcoming campouts. In April, we're heading to 7 Ranges Scout Reservation for a good turn weekend. This is a great chance to complete a Camp Honors program requirement without taking time away during summer camp. Then in May, we'll be at Pymatuning State Park for our annual crossover campout. 2 great trips you won't want to miss. You can RSVP for all these events now in Troop Track. Now, I know keeping track of everything can be tricky, but don't worry. We've got plenty of ways to stay informed. First and foremost, attend the meetings. Our closing announcements are packed with important info, and parents, you're always welcome to listen in. We're also aiming to release these podcast episodes every week, so make sure you subscribe by visiting troop457zle.org/podcast. You can even sign up to get a text version of the podcast sent directly to your email. Another great resource, Troop Track. Our calendar has all the confirmed event details, so if you need to check a date, that's the place to go. And if you don't have a login yet, just head to troop457zle.org/new account to request a login account. And don't forget about the Patrol Leaders Council. All scouts and parents are invited to attend even if you aren't in a leadership position. We meet at 6:45 p.m. before each troop meeting or at 6:30 p.m. on the 3rd Tuesday of every month. Parents, we've got a meeting for you too. Our parent meetings happen during the troop meeting on the 3rd Tuesday of the month. And of course, we're on social media. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Troop457zle. We just launched a new monthly post, the Troop 457 Trail Map, where you can find a recap of all of the month's upcoming meetings, campouts, special events, and RSVP deadlines in one place. And if all else fails, just ask. Our adult leaders are always happy to answer your questions. All right, let's talk about what's on the horizon. This weekend is our March campout at Camp Gaya Sota and the Soldiers and Sailors Museum. We'll meet Friday night at ELC at 5:30 p.m. for a 5:45 p.m. departure. Parents, you can expect us back on Sunday morning between 10 to 11 a.m. at the CVE parking lot. And next Tuesday, get ready for some Morse code. The Cheesy Crusader Patrol is hosting a fun session where you'll get to learn and practice this classic skill. PLC meets at 6:45 p.m. and the troop meeting starts at 7 p.m. And that's a wrap on this week's Troop 457 Scoutmaster Minute podcast. Thanks for spending some time with me today. We've got a lot to look forward to, and I can't wait to see you all out there making memories and growing as scouts. Until next time, keep living the Scout Oath and Scout Law, and I'll see you on the trail.